What's up, everybody? This is James, aka jmooreonkeys, and I'm back with another tutorial for you guys. So a few months ago, I made a video about 3 simple shout drive patterns that you can do. And today I've been getting a lot of comments. That's actually my most popular video on the channel. So thank you all for the love and support on that video. And a lot of the comments have been asking me to do some more of those. So today I'm going to come with 3 more simple shout drive patterns that you can do. If you haven't seen the first video, feel free to go check that out. So basically in the first video, I explained that, well, first of all, we're going to be in the key of A flat. So let's go over that real quick. Go over the scale real quick, I should say. A flat is the 1, B flat is the 2, C is the 3, D flat is the 4, E flat is the 5, F is the 6, G is the 7, and A flat is the 1. So in the first video, I explained that the basic concept of this is that when you're playing a shout, the bass player is going to be playing this walk-up kind of over and over, whatever variation they decide to play. And during the drive, the keyboard player is playing kind of like a comping pattern over that, some kind of rhythmic keyboard pattern over it, kind of melodic, whichever you choose to take. And I just want to show you 3 patterns that you can do on the drive. Not any special parts really, not any breaks or anything like that, just the drive, the simple drive, which is, I believe, probably the most important part of a praise break. All right, so let's take a look. I'm going to show you 3 patterns. I'm going to show you an example of them, just like I did in the first video, and then break down those 3 examples. So let's take a look at that first pattern. Here we go. All right, so let's break down that first pattern. So in this one, we were doing the walk up. And instead of going to the full 7-1 there, we're going to stop at that flat 7 and start the pattern there. So it's going to go 6 and then stop at that flat 7. And after the flat 7, we go straight to 5-6-1 in both hands. So that's going to be E flat, F, and A flat. And then after that, I'm going to hold this A flat through the whole pattern at the top in my right hand. And my right hand is going to be playing E flat, D flat, C. And I'm holding the A flat the whole time. And in my left hand, I'm going to be doing G flat, F, and E flat. So I'm playing both of those at the same time. So this is probably going to be the easiest pattern I show you guys. So one more time. Stop after the flat 7 and then straight into 5-6-1. E flat, holding that A flat on top the whole time. E flat, and you can kind of slide into it. E flat and G flat. And I move down to F and D flat. And then I move down again to E flat and C. And I do the whole thing again. So that's the first pattern, just that simple. Let's take a look at pattern number 2. So for pattern number 2, we come straight out of that walk up. And then we're going to do some chords in my right hand only first. So it's basically going to alternate between B major, or you could do A minor, A flat minor. But for the beginning, B major to B flat minor. So you're kind of switching between those with different inversions. So you're doing B major, excuse me, with the E flat on top. So that's G flat, and we're just doing right hand for right now. G flat, B, and E flat. Then I move down to B flat minor, F, B flat, D flat. This is an A flat minor. You can make it a B major, but I'll do A flat minor for this one. E flat, A flat, and B. So, and I'm kind of toying it up from the B to the B flat, or B flat to the B for this chord, for the first one. And then I move to another B flat minor, D flat, F, and B flat. Sometimes you might see me play with a G flat major chord, so instead of playing that F, I'll make that a G flat. Either way is fine. And then the last chord there is a B, E flat, and A flat. And then I'm doing this tritone move, which is essential to the praise break drive. F and B. This is my left hand. F and B. And then I move up to F, or G flat, excuse me, and C. So F and B, and then half step up to G flat and C. So all together. So let's move on and take a look at pattern number 3. So let's break down that pattern, pattern number 3. This is probably going to be the most difficult pattern, but it is a really interesting one. I usually like the patterns with this comping. You'll find that in a lot of praise breaks, a lot of drives that you hear, a lot of praise break drives that you hear on keys. So that's a really important pattern to get just that beginning. So let me show you that real quick. So all I'm doing there is I'm playing multiple notes at once. So I'm starting on, well, it's going to be B, F, and A flat. And if that's too much, then you could just do F and B and cut out that top one. But I like to make it more full, B, F, and A flat in my right hand. And I'm bringing this B flat down. I'm twanging up kind of on that B flat up to B. So, and then after that, I just hit A flats. And then my left hand comes up with the F, E flat. And when I hit that A flat, sometimes I'll hit the E flats too. Either way is fine. So that's that little pattern there. And then the rest of it, I'm doing. So. And then I'm playing a G flat major chord with the G flat on top. So that's B flat in my right hand here, B flat, D flat, and G flat. And then I'm going to this D flat major chord, A flat, D flat, and F. And this is just my right hand for these two. So. And then I just hit A flats again after that D flat chord. So practice the rhythm with just that much, as much as you can. And then right after I hit those A flats again, I'm doing this tritone move. F and B, up to G flat and C. So all together. So that one kind of has a little bit more going on rhythmically than the other patterns. So make sure you practice that, and make sure you really get the rhythm down, and make sure you practice this with the metronome, because the timing of all of these is important, but especially this one, because you don't want to be too slow on one part or not hit the right note at the right time. So just practice that as slow as you can and just work your way up. But that is all the patterns I have for you guys today. Be sure to practice these in every key. Thank you all for watching. I hope this helps you all. And happy practicing, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.